What's this?
Hello, welcome to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I finally get to start up my coverage of Might and Magic Heroes 7's new expansion, Trial by Fire. It released back on August 4th, and I finally have my hands on it, and I am ready to showcase it for the world, for all of you, and for myself. I've been excited and eager to play it. I've looked, and once again, of course, it is absolutely hampered and harried and harassed and mutilated and mauled and mangled by negative reviews on Steam. Supposedly super buggy. We'll find out. The game in general, HOMM 7 has had quite a few bugs, more than most games that I've seen. But they do work them out slowly, and I believe the end result will be fantastic. We'll just have to wait and see. That being said, let's hop in here and begin. I believe it is the add-ons part here, so let's see what we've got.
Nobody said ruling an empire would be easy. It's been 5 years since my victory against Seamus of Stag, but the wounds of a decade of war are slow to heal. Devastated lands, ghost villages, meager crops, misery and famine everywhere the eye can see. The empire is ruined in more ways than one. Yet the resources we'd need to rebuild are almost within our reach. On the mountainous lands that mark our contested borders with Grimheim, the kingdom of the Dwarves. Sending an army to seize them could be the spark to ignite another war. A war that would doom the empire. But if the reports of Jorgen, my spy master, are to be believed, the Dwarves have already started lighting the fire. Dwarven warbands have descended from the mountains and have taken control of the contested lands, spreading terror across the border. Once again, I find myself confronted by a decision that will shape our future. It's time I hear what the Dwarves have to say, and Jorgen knows just the right person to tell their side of the story.
I imagine he does. We'll see. Oh, and we're drifting off the world. Alright, so here we are. Back on the world map. I suppose we have to talk to her. And we, I guess, start either here or here. The path to power or the path to power. Doesn't seem to make much difference. Perhaps both of them are interlinked? Yes, it does appear that way. Alright, whatever.
Your Imperial Majesty, Vilma Stoneshield Bjornstottir of the Winterwind clan salutes you.
You don't say. Alright, a fortress story told by Vilma. Hathor Orlandsson, sure, the Deep Strider. A great general he was, aye, a true hero, but saviors do not necessarily make good rulers. Alright folks, I know you will crucify me if I don't go at least hard. I'm going to go heroic, we're going to give it a shot. We're going to say that we are ready for the challenge. Or I'm going to get completely annihilated and you guys will mock me and laugh. Either way, it should be fun, so let's begin.
I will hear you out.
Oh, will you? Will you hear me out? Because I don't believe that you will. Anyway, folks, I've been waiting quite a long time. So have all of you. I appreciate the vote of confidence waiting for my LP. I'm hoping that, well, since it's been a while since the release, that a lot of the bugs have been fixed, and maybe we have a bug-free experience. Or a bug fee. Maybe we have to pay for the bugs. I don't know. But either way, guys and gals, it should be a fun run. And, well, like I said, I've been looking forward to it. And again, I'll leave you with 2 words before the loading screen here. Combat hamsters. Come on. Combat hamsters, eh?
Your Imperial Majesty, Vilma Stoneshield Bjornstottir of the Winterwind clan salutes you.
Yeah,
You are welcome in
okay.
Talengard, Lady Vilma. But please, there's no need to be so formal in this council room. Ivan will do.
As your Imperial Majesty commands.
I trust you had a safe trip from Sudgard, is it?
I arrived from Torlindath, actually. I was visiting the elders of my clan when your spy master found me.
Fortunately for us, Torlindath is friendlier to outsiders than other Dwarven cities.
I am grateful you agreed to come here to talk to me. Your king, Tolgar, has not shown much willingness to discuss our current situation. The Holy Empire is in ruins, Lady Vilma. The Eclipse and the 10 Years' War have worn it out. My son will soon turn 5. Someday he will rule as Alexei Griffin I. I don't want to leave him a broken empire.
So this is why you're sending men to the Northern Mountains, reopening the abandoned mines?
If Tolgar keeps unleashing his war bands on my men, I'll have no choice but to go to war against Grimheim, which is something I'd rather avoid.
This is where you're mistaken, Lord Ivan. You believe these war bands follow Tolgar's orders, but they don't.
A misunderstanding that wouldn't exist if only Tolgar had agreed to meet me face to face. His attitude makes no sense to me. Maybe you can help me understand.
Okay, do we hit close? I guess so. Alright, a little bit of a different way of doing the story. I'm cool with it though, I like it.
Lord Ivan, please believe me when I say King Tolgar is a good man, but pride and stubbornness have always been the bane of my people. He will not ask for your help, nor admit the fact these rogue warbands are a threat to Grimheim as much as they are to the Holy Empire. That would be admitting his own failure to contain them, his own weakness, and that's not something dwarves have ever liked to do. But to understand King Tolgar, and to understand the origins of the warbands, you need to know the story of Tolgar's predecessor. Hathor Orlanson, the Deep Strider. A great general he was, aye. A true hero. It's no exaggeration to say he saved the dwarves from certain doom. But saviors do not necessarily make good rulers. Aye. To understand the situation our two peoples face today, you need to know Hathor's story. His rise, his triumph, and eventually, his downfall. It starts with the war under the mountain. A long and bitter conflict you surface dwellers hardly know about. For more than 1 century, we fought against the Dark Elves. A feeble foe at first that seemed easy to quench. They grew into a formidable threat. And when they crossed the Abyss and established the citadel of Renekon on Grimheim's borders, the tide of war shifted in their favor. Renekon seemed impregnable. After many failed assaults, King Fasolt, who was ruling Grimheim at the time, started entertaining the idea of asking for a truce. Hathor would have none of it, of course. He claimed Renekon was the Dark Elves' last card. If it was to fall, they would be the ones surrendering to the dwarves. Against Fasolt's orders, Hathor assembled a small force of loyal warriors, including his own daughter, Auslag, and his oldest comrade, Haegir. They would take Renekon or they would die in battle. Weakness was not an option.
Huh. Yeah, names I'll never be able to pronounce. That's cool. Anyhow, it seems like our goal is pretty set in stone.
Can you feel it, Haegir? Arkath is with us today. This is the day we end this cursed war.
Aye, we'll triumph or we'll die. Both are fine by me.
Don't you have any good reason to live? I'd rather not lose my last friend.
If we live, will you let me wed your daughter?
Auslag? By my ancestors' beard, you do have a death wish. All right, you lousy lot! Grab your shields and axes! Form the ranks! Today, we send the Dark Elves back to the hole they crawled from.
Yes, die, you evil elves. Alright, so there we go. Huh. Hathor, Hagar, and Auslag, or something along those lines. Okay. Oh, there we go. I'm like, we have a very bizarre view right now that I'm not 100% sure about. Alright, Auslag You're chilling there. We have apparently bears and defenders. Okay. Intriguing. I gotta get my mojo back on for HOMM 7, guys and gals. It's been a long time. Well, at least it feels like it's been a long time since I last played. So be aware that I may be making all sorts of missteps and mishaps and things in general. It'll be okay. Maybe. Alright, ooh, you got different people. What do you have? You have rune priests. What? And also defenders. And then what do you have? You have all three. Alright, and what of our quests? What are they? Hathor, Hagir, and Oslog must remain undefeated to fulfill their destinies. Do not let the enemy take the city of Tor of Vorder. Okay, simple enough. And one step at a time. The city of Fossheim was abandoned after the last attempt to take a Rennekin. Sure. Recapturing it would allow Hathor to train more troops. I can't train more troops now? That's... really? Okay. Well, we'll get rid of those two things. We now know what our quest is. This is not a town. This is a town. Ah, I guess even more troops is what... Alright, cool. So we get to start with basically just the village hall. Oh, dear. What the heck happened there? That was weird. You guys see that? I just, like, hovered over there and all of a sudden everything vanished. Like that. See, look. What happened? Alright, so we've encountered our first bug right there. It's gonna be okay, guys. Alright, so we have a marketplace. We have a shield barracks. Not a big deal. Again, probably a small, silly oversight. It'll be fixed eventually. Not really worried about it. Sacred Fire. Visiting heroes benefit from +2 might and 5 leadership during the next 3 combats. Alright. Well, I guess we start with the shield barracks. And that will lead us into all other things, it seems. Let's see. Rune designer. Fortifications. Foundry. Runic. Moat. Blah, 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 blah. What is... no. A ballista. An embassy. A bonfire. Really? Recruitment of Desir with a growth of 6 per week. Interesting. Our Mage Guild, our Bear Pens, Town Portal, Thieves Guild. I'm just kind of getting a feel for everything, guys and gals. A Lava Conflux, Elite Dwelling enables the recruitment of lava elementals. Cool. The growth of 6 per week. The Runic Chapel allows us to get Rune Priests. And then it looks like the Hearth of Giants, or Hearth. I don't know why people say Hearth. To me, it still looks like Hearth. Maybe it's just a difference in culture. But yeah, more people seem to say Hearth than Hearth. What do I know, though? Alright, and Cradle of Fire. So we can get Fire Giants or Red Dragons. Cool. And then what is this? This increases our Rune Priests. I feel like we're still missing certain troops, but we'll figure it out as we go. Alright, well, either way, we did what we could do. Let's get ourselves some more of these guys. Let's actually take a peek at our different troops here. The Defender is our very first in the group. Hailing from the Grimsteel clan, Defenders are able to withstand the attacks of their enemies with a rock-like durability. Armed with huge shields reminiscent of fortress walls, they provide a formidable obstacle to any opponent. They don't attack very much, or very well, but they are rather defensive. And then the Shield Guard have a little bit more defense, slightly more attack, and Dwarven Shield Wall, +5 defense against non-flanking attacks. Non-flanking attacks and retaliations cannot render this creature incapacitated. Cool. Then we have the Kobold Scout, or the first of the battle hamsters as they were. Alright, a species of beastmen native to the Aegean Peninsula. Kobolds don't like to discuss the circumstances of their creation due to the similar stature and culture. They are believed to have been born of the fusion of dwarves with large rodents. Oh, well, that's wonderful. The fact that dwarves of Sudgerd? Sure, have welcomed them into their city without a second thought lends credence to that theory. Alright, so they are the ranged units, and, well, you know, the relatively, like, the Tier 1, Tier 2 ranged units. That's acceptable, I suppose. Though their creation's a bit questionable. Nimble, the creature has +10 defense while being attacked or retaliated by large creatures. The large creatures cannot be flanked by, or this creature cannot be flanked by large creatures. I don't know that that's really that useful, to be honest, but okay. We have our bears. I don't think I'm going to read the rest of these, you guys. You can go ahead and read them if you wish. They are somewhat amusing for the most part. Let's see here. Every time the creature gets damage from an enemy creature's melee attack, not retaliation, it hits twice and incapacitates critically hit enemy creatures until the end of its next turn. That's pretty legit. And then the black bears are the upgrades of those. They also have wild, and then they have rage. Every time the creature gets damage from an enemy creature's range attack, it gets +3 damage, +2 movement, and is immune to negative mind effects until its next turn. Cool. And then we got this right here. It is an elite creature. Again, guys, pause and read if you wish. It's our Valkyrie creature. Alright, it looks like it is also melee. And it has Soulfire. Adjacent creatures get +15 morale and +2 movement, even when just passing the creature. Cool. And our Valkyrie upgrade here. Fire Shield. Enemy creatures attacking or retaliating the creature in melee take 25% damage dealt as fire damage. They have the Lava Elemental. Cannot be targeted of negative fire spells, and fire damage from enemy attacks are halved. Cool. It is vulnerable to water, which makes sense. And it is a Magma Elemental as the full upgrade here. It is also melee, not ranged. Same thing here, and we get the benefit of Magma Pond. Creates a 4x4 Magma Pond below the creature that lasts until the end of the next combat round. Creatures entering or starting their turn in the Magma Pond suffer 10 fire damage. That's it. I guess per creature, but still, that seems super low. Who knows? We'll see. Alright, let's go check out the Rune Priests real quick. Alright, again, pause and read, guys and gals. They are our ranged individuals. And they have the Rune of Balance. The controlling player can deploy the Rune of Balance. It has a 3x3 aura that distributes all damage to one friendly creature in the aura between all friendly creatures in the aura. Huh. Once per combat, the rune can remove all positive buffs from enemy creatures within its aura and all negative buffs from friendly creatures within its aura. Huh, that's really odd. Okay, whatever. And the Patriarch adds Rune Teleport. The creature teleports to the location of a friendly rune. The rune is destroyed and the creature gains its aura ability until the end of combat. They forgot an S. It's fine. Alright, then we go into Red Dragon mode. Also notable, the full range on the attack once you upgrade. Always nice to see. The Red Dragons are also melee creatures, as I'm sure you would have figured. And again, pause and read, guys and gals. Or just read while I'm babbling here. The Fire Breath. The creature blows a... Yeah, we know how that works. Alright. Oh, it actually sets tiles on fire, too. Alright, I'll read the whole thing, guys. The creature blows a cone of fire magic at the enemy units. The hit tiles are set afire, or aflame, or ablaze, if you will, until the end of the next combat round. Creatures stepping or starting their turn take 40 fire damage. And then the Super Ultra Red Dragon has the immune to fire, it has the Fire Breath, and then it has Trail of Fire. And the creature leaves a path of fire, or a trail of fire on its path while moving to a target tile or attacking a target creature. Creatures starting their turn or entering the trail get 25 fire damage. The trail lasts until the end of the next combat round. And then finally our Fire Giant. Also melee. Let's see how it compares. 23 damage, 17 defense, and 20 movement versus 19 damage, 22 defense, and 14 movement. It does seem significantly weaker, but we'll see what it has to offer instead. Magma Blood. The creature cannot be affected by fire spells, fire damage from enemies. Can only kill the top creature of the stack. So I guess that means if we have something that, like, say we had 10,000 of the little fire lizards from the wizard people, you could only kill one person out of this stack with that. That's an interesting thing. And then over here we are vulnerable to water. Well, that doesn't seem very impressive. Maybe the upgrade's going to be better. Let's check the Ardent Dragon again. 29, 18, 410. We have 21, 26, 475, and it becomes ranged, which is kind of a big deal. So the tier 1 of this is definitely a pile of garbage. However, the Einherjar, or however you would actually say that, is kind of a big deal. Alright, so let's see here. Throwing Hammer, the creature performs a ranged attack with full range and plus 10 attack, can only be used once per combat. Oh, that's a little bit weak. Recharges whenever a creature of the stack is killed. Oh, so if we lose one of these guys, we get it back. That's weird. And Hammer of Arkath. All creatures and warfare units adjacent to the target of the creature's melee attack, not retaliation, take 50% damage dealt as fire damage. Ooh, that's pretty epic too. Alright folks, that's enough of that. I don't think we need to look at the rest of the stuff right now. These 3 things we can leave as a mystery. I want to get in and get playing a little bit, guys and gals, but I also like to let you guys know what's going on, and I like to know what's going on a little bit, so there is that. Alright. Well, these are rune priests, is that what this is? You're one of these top end guys, you're one of the bottom end guys, and you're probably actually like number 3. But for argument's sake, and the sake of the game not freaking out on me, I should probably put them all in close proximity. Didn't we build a building? Shouldn't it show up over here somewhere? Oh, there it is. Okay. Alright, so that is the first building that we've done. Cool. Cool. And, well, we're almost out of time already, and we have yet to take a turn. But don't worry, guys and gals, I will be flooding you with, well, gameplay from this. And hopefully you enjoy. We have a way out down here that leads to me getting killed. Let's not do that if we can help it. Come here. Ooh, we leveled up. Nice. Let's see what our skill tree looks like. We have rune magic. It's going to tell me what rune magic is. The hero gets the rune of destruction, the rune of fortune, the rune of resilience, and whenever an enemy creature in an aura of a friendly rune is attacked in melee, additional 50% of the damage is dealt again, equally distributed to all other enemy creatures in an aura of any friendly rune. Sorry guys. This is the first recording of the day. I've been excited to get going with this, so chances are I'm going to be stumbling all over my words, but it's okay. It's okay. It doesn't matter. This is HOMM 7, guys and gals. We're pretty excited by this. Alright, plus 10 initiative for all friendly runes. The support warfare unit also heals... What? Runestone also heals all friendly creatures inside the aura of... cool. The hero's base damage is increased by 25% for every friendly rune. I think we're gonna go with the initiative. We'll start with rune magic. It's fine. Totally fine. Alright, gonna snag up some gold. There's a way out there. We're gonna go over here and do nothing, apparently. And the daughter over here. What was her name again? Just showed me. Oslog. Alright, so we're gonna go over here and grab this. We'll snag up that. We'll grab the wood. Runic Steel, or Stele, I don't know. Steely? I got nothing. 6 rune traps spawn at the start of the next 3 combats. Also refreshes forward movement of the visiting hero instantaneously. I shall do that. This is actually... Oh, it's a merchant to buy and sell items. Cool. And I can actually grab up the gold, which is pretty cool. And start getting out of the way. Alright, you're going to go and talk with your daughter. And you're going to claim all of her troops, her forces, if you will. Gimme. And we actually have the fire cannon and looks like all the stuff, or maybe we're missing those? I don't know. I'd say we have them all because they all show up, so there's that. Cool. Gonna come over here and tag this. Gonna leave that stone unturned for now. It's a trading post and an artifact merchant thingy. I am gonna tag this up as well. Then I'm gonna go here, and I really want to go out the other way, but looks like this might be the better way to start. I'm probably gonna go the other way though. Alright, our first turn is in the books, ladies and gentlemen. Let's break off the episode. No, I'm kidding. I'm gonna go a little bit further. Oh dear, that looked pretty large and terrifying. Let us continue. Alright, we got the stables. We are ready and eager and excited, and we're going to go right next to our compatriot over here, who is also going to offload all of his troops onto us. Hegir, thank you for giving me your people. I'm going to close this, and we are going to head on over and claim some stuff ourselves. And then hopefully whatever new troops we do manage to grab here soon will be enough for us to get a second army moving on, handling some business, as it were. Alright, get up into town with your bad self, my dear. And this is the place that we must start. Alright, now we have our tier 2 stuff all unlocked. We can build up the bear pens and a bunch of other stuff. Do need to get a marketplace at some point, not necessarily immediately. Sweet, built right there. Very, very cool. Hathor, you're gonna go grab some experience. And you too leveled up. Rune magic, we have Paragon here. Economy is quite good. I do really like the Destiny thing as well. We also have exploration to get us moving a bit quicker across the map. I don't know if that's exactly the play I'm gonna want. I think it is. Alright. We're going to go with exploration, at least to get to the next tier. And then we're going to go down some rune magic and eventually down destiny as well, because critical hits sound like they're going to be amazing. Just saying. Alright, and let us cross this bridge right now. Alright, we shall very, very shortly end the turn, and very, very soon end the episode. Now I will get this out, and I will start on my next episode while this is uploading and rendering and doing all the wonderful fun stuff that it does. Alright, let's go and do battle with this. The treasure of a Dwarven clan are kept within this fortified vault. We will get ourselves Asha's Will, a major artifact, and some ore, along with the experience and whatnot from all of this. We are up against some rune priests and all sorts of crazy. So this could be messy. We'll see exactly how messy it is. And apparently our bears roar as we go into combat, which is kind of cool. The bears are so fuzzy. They're so fuzzy. Alright, start combat. And these are apparently runes or something. I don't know how any of this stuff works yet, guys and gals, so you're going to have to forgive me. I'm gonna move on to whatever this thing is. Not cool, man. Not cool. What? I don't know what I'm doing. Is this good or bad? Is this a good thing or is this a bad thing? A rune of balance. What does it do? All damage to a friendly creature in the aura will be distributed equally between all friendly creatures within the aura. Moves all negative buffs. Okay, so... Oh, alright. Okay, cool. So we're gonna cast it there. Rune of balance. Ooh, whoa, our ballista thing's amazing. I know, it just hit them and it got distributed, but still, what does this thing do? The fortress rune. All friendly creatures within the aura get luck. All enemies get negative luck. Oh, I can't do that? Huh. Alright, that's cool. That's cool. Guess we'll defend. Last chance for hero action. Probably should do something with that. No spells available right now. We're going to slap you, and its characters get distributed amongst you all. And I defended. I don't know if I wanted to defend. Well, that was a rune trap, huh? It's very interesting. All of these guys are covered. Well, I believe I will attack you for very, very small amounts of damage. I gotta say, the start of this whole scenario doesn't seem to be super good. Alright, this is gonna be the same situation again, isn't it? Alright. Can our bare necessities handle business? About to find out. Not super well, I'm afraid. Alright, we're about to get bear slapped. He's wild and he's angry and he is doing some work. Does he have unlimited retaliations? Because that would be fantastic. No, he does not. I also didn't use my hero because I'm bad at doing things. So there's that. How much health do our rune priests have? A fair amount, but not a tremendously high amount. Alright, we get to go again, and we will kill this guy this time around. Which is pretty sweet. Thankfully, we are also covered. Alright, it's time for more runes, huh? Alright, and our fortress one. Not really going to be super useful to us. Eh, why not cast it there? It's fine. Alright, so we can slap some fools. We're so inclined, and I believe I am inclined to do this, so... Pam slapped! Alright, so we have done that. I have already attacked with my boy. We're going to come over here and murder a big group of our folks. Alright, decent damage done there. Some more damage done this way. And unfortunately, the bare necessities are getting slaughtered right now. It's not ideal. It's not great. How are they still covered? I don't understand my very, very, very bad luck here. It's alright. We're going to kill him off eventually. So we'll do this. We'll hope that he can survive a little bit longer. And it looks like he's doing okay. Going to share some of the hatred on that side. Here come the little stompy fire things. Hey, they killed one finally. It's not a good thing. I'm not actually rejoicing. I'm actually quite miserable about all this stuff right here. Rune of balancing. There's the ballista. The rune of critical ownage. Okay, so I'll only kill 5 to 6 of them, huh? Well, I guess that's something. I can kill 1 to 2 of you. Yeah, let me do that. That wasn't so bad. Okay, a little bit of murder going on here. Not so bad. Alright, let's go and throw this out. The added rune magic thing is strange. It's very odd to me. I can't say that I hate it. I don't like this battle map, though. This map is awful for ranged units. Because they're already at a disadvantage with half damage being so far away. And then you add to that the rest of the shenanigans, it's rough. It's pretty rough. Alright. Well, I guess we'll come down over here. We will bear it up. Not quite enough. I hoped we had enough to kill him, but apparently not. Well, we come over here and murder you with high luck, and down you go, good sir. And I think our bear will get smacked once and then end you. Yep. And now your time to shine is just about over, good sir. Between the hero slap and everything else that's coming your way, you are about to really, really regret being alive. Yep, that's pretty much it. Alright, so let's throw down runes all over the place. Hit you with various random things, and end you. Go, my bear, go! Alright, victory! And the end of the episode, folks. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't worry, I will get more lively, we'll get more awake, and hopefully my strategies will improve a little bit further as we go on and down the thing. So we lost 19-1 and 5. Probably not ideal, but it could have been worse. Could have been far, far worse. We gained multiple levels, and you know what? We'll do all of that in the very next episode. Anyway, folks, I'm eager and excited to get this uploaded, so I'm going to break it off right here. Also, we're like way over time anyway, so yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please like, comment, subscribe, and share it. If you want more information about the game, where to get the game, information on the developer, the publisher, any of that wonderful fun stuff will be down below in the description of the video. And hope you guys had a lot of fun. Until the very next episode, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.